welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna be filming a day in the life. I'm gonna try my best to record everything that I do today for work. So usually I wake up around 5:30 every day, and I head over to the gym around 6, and I'm just typically here for an hour or so. And today was quads and glutes day, so I'm dead, and then I'm feeling a little sick. That's why my voice is a little, weird. I don't have the best lighting right now. So right now it's 7:12, so I'm just gonna head home and get ready pretty much for the day. Usually within when I'm driving home and while the time I'm getting ready, I like to listen to podcasts, anything that motivates me and just kind of gets me started for the day. Black that off anyways. Well, this is just kind of how I have my little to-do list. Okay, so it's been a couple hours, 2 hours, and I prospected. Now I'm following up with a couple of leads that I have to follow up here. I would love to film those for you guys, but I film with my phone, so I can't really do both. I want to give you 5 tips for new agents that are coming on board. So either it's your guys' first year, tips that I have learned throughout my time of being a realtor. This was my first year being a realtor. I started way of this year, so not a whole year, but I've learned a thing or two, and I just want to kind of share those tips. I wrote some notes down here, so if you see me looking down, that's because of that. Number 1 would be to lead generate every day. Block out some time to to gain business because you're new. And I feel like every realtor should be doing. I'm sure every realtor does it that's successful. Don't just sit around in the office or sit around home just because you don't have any calls coming in. You need to block out some time to be able to get those businesses. However you're planning to go with lead generating, either it be with cold calling, social marketing, door knocking, whatever sort you're gonna do to lead generate, make sure to do that every day to be able to build your database, to be able to build your clientele. I recommend at least block out 1 or 2 hours. And tip number two would be, what I've learned is that you need to every day at least block out some time every day to gain new skills and knowledge. Just because most agents kind of don't come from a sales background, so you don't have the sales skills and you don't have the skills to kind of run a business. And I would recommend to either get into a coaching program, get a mentor, or buy a program, buy a course that's gonna help you know how to be successful in real estate. And I would do my research on who you spend your money or you invest your money in. I was lucky in my brokerage to be able to have a mentor at my beginning of career, the beginning months, and she would check up on me every week and all. But then right after, I was kind of on my own, but kind of that. So when it keeps you on track. Number 3 is to stick to something and be consistent. Don't just keep switching around. One day, either let's just say you cold call and you didn't for a week and you didn't get the results you were anticipating, and then next week you go and go door knock. If you don't stick to something and be consistent and you just kind of all over the place, you're never gonna see the results you're wanting to, because you don't give it enough time to know if it's gonna work for you or not. Something that I kind of want to point out is that real estate is simple. You might see some realtors online posting luxury listings, just sold, just this and that, makes it seem so nice and just luxurious and just classy. in all reality, it takes a while to get there. Tip number 4 is don't waste your money on dumb leads. Zillow Premier or something like that. I never invested in Zillow Premier, but I know that's like a famous that a lot of agents use. I don't recommend those just because they're expensive, A, and I mean, as a new agent, I'm sure you don't have all that money to spend, and B, you give your money and you're kind of just hoping and wishing for the best. I mean, you're not gonna get a listing right then and there. It takes time. But with working with like Zillow Premier and all that, you're kind of working with buyers. You get buyers that they call you and they're like, well, we want to see this house, and typically sometimes want to look around, and then that's it. Nothing really comes out of it. You know, to be able to succeed in this business, you need to build a listing-based business. You know, working with buyers could be fun and all. You know, working like as a new agent, it's probably what I would get a lot is, you know, the beginning I'm gonna be working with buyers, but it is kind of hard working with buyers just because you're running around with them all the time. You kind of have to be there whenever they want to, or whenever a home hits the market, you need to be like on top of. Don't waste your money on like dumb stuff that you think will give you something, but you know it won't give you anything back really in return. It's wasted your money. I've done that and I got like nothing from it. So tip number 5 would be to follow up with leads. I made the mistake for months, my beginning months, and I feel like I just recently started kind of clicked in my head. That's why I wasn't getting the result I was hoping, was because I was not following up with my lead. I try to cold call every day. At the beginning that was super rocky, but every time I would cold call, I'd sometimes get somebody that was like interested. I mean, to make first contact with someone, that's just like getting up the stages of following up with them so they can know your name. What I do now is like either I like get a hold of someone, we have a good conversation, but they're like, oh, you know, we're not interested, but we had a good conversation, right? I usually put them in my database and I follow up with them. It's just all about the follow-up. You can never follow up too much. So those would be like my 5 tips that I've learned throughout my career, throughout like my months of being a realtor. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me or comment down below. Okay, hey guys, so now it's about to be 12, and that's usually when I try to get like my little lunch. So I'm making some asparagus and I just gonna fry it first. Okay, so I almost forgot I was recording this video, so I'm kind of like scrambling, but I'm heading to a listing appointment. I had an appointment here at 3, but here is my OOTD. I'm wearing these red heels, like pumps from Calvin Klein, and this dress, just like this all black dress from Fashion Nova. So anyways, I can't film the listing appointment, so I can't film the listing appointment. Hey guys, so I'm back. So I just got done with my listing appointment. That went great. I just can like follow up with them to see